Actually, I'm representing the Czech Republic because it's Armenian European magazine based here in Prague, and my question goes to foreign ministers of V4 countries. Actually, it's a very tense situation in the Caucasus now, so I'll not be politically correct. My question will be rather very direct. An Azeri armed forces soldier demonstratively beheaded a soldier of the Nagorno-Karabakh Defense Army during the four-day war a month ago. Then he posed with the head in front of video and photo cameras. Only a couple of days ago, the Azeri president granted the highest honors to this war criminal, as he once decorated as a hero the ex-murderer extradited from Hungary, to Baku. I would like to know why you don't give a political evaluation to this Daesh, ISIS-style behavior of both the soldier and the president, hence the country itself. Thank you very much.
Probably I have to respond to this very bad.
I'm very sorry. I know what you will respond. My question goes to the foreign ministers of the
I'm also foreign minister of Azerbaijan. If you don't want to listen to my response, why you ask the question to foreign ministers? So let me go into the history of the issue, because it's a very badly orchestrated question, and this was part of our discussion today, and raised again as to the roots of this conflict, which started not yesterday and not the day before yesterday, rather than it started almost 25 years ago.
Thank you very much.
Yes, a very long lecture, but no answer to a very direct and very clear question. Because I'm agreeing that enough is enough to proclaim murderers as national heroes of Azerbaijan. It was done with Safarov, and now, all brutalities during the very large scale, very well planned and prepared military aggressive operations against Nagorno-Karabakh, and during those operations, brutalities, dire style, maybe not dire style, but Baku style, because before it was the case of Safarov, 3 captured Armenian soldiers were beheaded, and their heads were demonstrated in the villages and cities of Azerbaijan, and one of the murderers was proclaimed just 2 days ago by Azerbaijani president as a national hero. I will not go to the deep of the history of this conflict, but it is well known that the conflict was created by aggression of Azerbaijan against Nagorno-Karabakh with the use of mercenaries closely linked to notorious terrorist organizations. Azerbaijani foreign minister recalling 4 resolutions of the Security Council. Why 4? Because after adoption of each of the resolutions, Azerbaijan rejected to respect them. And 4 resolutions were adopted with one goal, to stop hostilities. Azerbaijan didn't respect it. Till now, after 94, after the ceasefire agreements reached on a trilateral basis, signed by Azerbaijan, Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia, and they have no time limit. 3 co-chair countries, by the way, they are well known for everybody, permanent members of the Security Council, never made any reference to those resolutions of the Security Council, because Security Council resolutions were adopted, as I said, to have a ceasefire. And ceasefire was adopted later on 94 May by this trilateral agreement, then confirmed in July 94, then in February 95. By the way, during this operation, last operation, Azerbaijani diplomats were trying to present a situation like those agreements, they are not in force. a verbal note was sent to Vienna, to Secretariat of OSCE, saying that those agreements, they are not in force. My colleague told to three co-chairs that Ambassador of Azerbaijan had no instruction to do it. It was unilateral personal initiative. And three co-chairs, because the war not verbal was not withdrawn, so three co-chairs, they were obliged to send their own verbal note saying no. Three agreements of 94, 95, they have no time limit and they have to be respected and fully implemented. And the oral arrangement reached on May 5th, April 5th in Moscow. This was with the goal to stop hostilities and to restore violated ceasefire agreements of 94-95. Later on, another diplomat, Azerbaijani diplomat, distributed another note verbal in New York, in UN. Again, my colleague told to three co-chairs that it was done without his instructions. Diplomat just initiated on a personal basis and distributed this letter. But because this note verbal was not withdrawn, so three co-chair countries, by the way, just to remind you, there are three permanent members, United States, Russia and France. They were obliged to distribute last Saturday a letter saying no. Trilateral ceasefire agreements reached in 94-95, they have to be respected fully. What we have today, very negative consequences after this aggression against Nagorno-Karabakh, new aggression in the beginning of April. And we have to continue our efforts together with the three co-chairs to restore negotiating environment and to assure, to guarantee no repetition of such kind of things which happened in the beginning of April. And first of all, to implement the proposal of the three co-chairs to create a mechanism of investigation of the violations of a ceasefire rejected by Azerbaijan and accepted by Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh. And another proposal to increase, to enhance, to make stronger the capacities of the office and the team of the personal representative of the chairman office of the OSCE on the ground, but not to reduce the capacities of this team that Azerbaijan is trying to do. That we have, and Armenia will continue its efforts together with the three co-chair countries to find exclusively peaceful negotiated solution for this conflict. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much.